Hi everyone, let's talk about floor mats for the Lotus Evora. I purchased these Lloyd Mats Ultimat floor mats for my 2020 Lotus Evora GT, primarily because I wanted floor mats for the rear seat area as the car did not come with them. And when I buy cars used, I like to replace the floor mats just to help freshen up the interior. I paid around $170 shipped for these floor mats. These are their most popular floor mat and they are in the mid-range. Above there is the Luxe and the Berber. Below there's the Velartex and the Classic Loop. I went with the Ultimat just based on their recommendation of popularity and wanted to share my experience with them. Let's take a closer look. It's a pretty luxurious mat. Even though this is the mid-range, this is what they consider to be their most popular product of their carpeted mats. When I first opened the box, I just thought that this is pretty thick. The edges are nice. Looks even, and it's a very plush carpet. There is a logo here. The holes for the anchor points are smaller than the OEM anchors, so you would need to use the anchors that they provide. This comes in 29 colors. You could also get it embroidered with different color thread, and the edges can be customized as well with different colors and also contrast stitching. I just chose the most basic, which is just black on black. One of the things I noticed when I opened the box for the Lloyd mats is that they were much darker than the interior color of this car, which apparently is gray. I thought it was black. So that's one thing I regret, is the color that I purchased. You know, with there's 29 colors, I could have gone a different route. However, I just assumed this is a black interior, so I ordered a black mat. Notice the edges of the mats don't go all the way to the border. Let's look at the back seat area. Yeah, there's no mat back here, so nothing to show. Let's take a look at the passenger side. You can see that the floor mat doesn't go all the way up the footwell. The OEM mats come out by unscrewing the 2 anchor screws on each of the mats before pulling them out. Let's look at the OEM mats next to the Lloyd mats. Looking at these mats side by side, the Lloyd mat looks larger, both in terms of length and width. And seeing how plush it is next to the OEM mats, if I were to do this again, I would go for the Classic Loop, which is the more basic, actually the most basic mat that Lloyd Mats offers, because that's known, or at least they describe it as having a short fiber. I think, yeah, this fiber is just a little bit too plush for the Lotus Evora. I think given the type of car this is and just the way the rest of the interior looks, it's not meant for a plush mat. However, I have these mats, so I am going to install them and show you what they look like. Here is the driver's side mat. Impressed with how the mat fits. It goes all the way to the borders of the footwell. The OEM mat did not. And even this area around the seat, it goes all the way to the edge. The black isn't too bad in this interior, though it is a contrast from the gray that's around it with the gray Alcantara. Yes, it does match the black seats, so from that perspective, it's not sticking out. Let's look at the back. The fit in the back is good. Just like the front mat, it goes all the way to the edge of the footwell area. Very happy with the fit. Let's look at the passenger side. Passenger side fits just as well as the driver's side. The floor mat is still settling, which is why it's raised over there in the corner. The mat goes all the way to the edges, all the way to the border of the footwell, which is great. Provides more coverage. Back looks great. Does just as well as the other side and the front. Let's give some protection for the carpet in the back. I'm impressed with the fit and quality of these floor mats. If I were to purchase another set for this car, I would go for the Classic Loop for the shorter fiber in ebony or charcoal to match the interior color a little better, or in red to add a splash of color, as they would go well with the red accents. I hope you found this video helpful. If you are shopping for floor mats for your Lotus Evora, or if you are in the market for Lloyd mats. This was my first experience with Lloyd mats. I found there weren't many options for the Lotus Evora. Lloyd Mats offers custom cut, and they had an option for the Lotus Evora. If you have any recommendations for other floor mats for the Lotus Evora, please leave them in the comment section. I'd like to hear about them. If you have any questions about anything I covered in this video, please leave them in the comment section. I look forward to them. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.